Coast to Coast.
Well, now we're up to a song by a group who can be thankful that the Backstreet Boys had to pull out of a concert at the last minute. That concert turned out to be their big break. It was early in 1998 that the Backstreet Boys were scheduled to be part of a live concert of teen acts airing on the Disney Channel. Unfortunately, someone goofed. At the same time the Backstreet Boys were supposed to be in Orlando, they were also scheduled to be performing live for thousands of fans in Japan. The people who managed the Backstreet Boys had a problem to solve, and they did it by offering the Disney Channel another act they handled, some newcomers called NSYNC. The Disney Channel wasn't happy, but they were down to the wire. And so a little-known group called NSYNC filled in for the Backstreet Boys. Well, the many fans who tuned in to see the Backstreet Boys were disappointed for about 10 seconds. That's when they realized that NSYNC had the same good looks, the same hot vibe, the same upbeat music. Overnight, NSYNC went from unknowns to well-knowns. They hit big with I Want You Back and Tearing Up My Heart. This week, the group that got a push because of a scheduling mistake has survey song number 19 on American Top 40. Here's NSYNC with God Must Have Spent a Little More Time on You.
Number 34.
Falling a Notch is NSYNC, one of the acts that performed with Rosie O'Donnell on the just-released benefit album, A Rosie Christmas. Also featured on the CD, Lauryn Hill, Billy Joel, Cher, and Elton John. Now here's NSYNC teaming up with Gloria Estefan on Music of My Heart.
You never know. American Top 40.
And that means we're up to the number one song in the USA. It's by a vocal group who are playing 4 dates in New York City this week. And how will they celebrate? With a super celebrity basketball game. This group from Orlando is so popular in the New York metropolitan area that 4 nights were needed to satisfy their many fans. And for those who want to see more of them, there'll be a 5th appearance as well. The 5th appearance is their 2nd annual charity basketball game, which they call their Challenge for the Children. It raises money for children's causes like the Arnold Palmer Hospital for Children, the Justin Timberlake Foundation, and the Nordhoff Robbins Foundation. The game will be held at St. John University on July the 29th. And who's playing? Well, there'll be Kobe Bryant from the champion Lakers, TV talk show host Rosie O'Donnell, and musicians like Usher, Joe, Pink, Aaliyah, and the group that put it all together, the vocal quintet, who score a slam dunk again this week at the top of the chart. The number one song in the USA on American Top 40 for the 4th week in a row is It's Gonna Be Me by NSYNC.
Casey's Coast to Coast.
We have them for you, radio's 40 top hits of the week. The hit at number 11 is by NSYNC, whose group member Lance Bass is a huge Halloween fan. Quote, Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, so I dress up every year. Last year, I was the vampire, Lestat, from Interview with a Vampire. I had an old English outfit and a white curly wig. I had to wear pantyhose, and they were really hot, so they didn't make it through the night. Unquote. Frightening. Scaring up another hit. Here's Lance and NSYNC up 2 notches with Gone.
There's 1,000 words that I could say. Number 5.
Moving up 2 notches is NSYNC, and Lance Bass may be moving way up in October. You see, Lance wants to travel to the International Space Station this fall in a Russian rocket, and was recently in Moscow undergoing tests to see if he was physically fit for the journey. No decision has been made yet, but Lance has his fingers crossed. This week, Lance and NSYNC are orbiting the survey at number 5 with Girlfriend.
My girlfriend.
From the 5 million selling CD Celebrity, that's NSYNC with Girlfriend.